Okay, so yes, I prepared something because that's what 20 years of being told you have to be prepared for everything in life does to you. So I popped up at 5 this morning and wrote a lovely speech that probably isn't going to come out of my mouth in any clear sense. So what led me to Howie the Harp was loneliness, was that feeling of you're not worth it anymore, whether it was from your own self-critic or from life. It's those hard moments that left me rigid and cold and on autopilot. And that's what I lived like. I just lived every day as autopilot, never in tune with myself, never in tune with anybody else. And my expectation was that the amazing trainers had everything I needed. I was gonna hang on to every single word they said and study and listen and soak it in. And they've been amazing so far, I will say that, but the real teachers have been the peer trainers in this class. I've learned more from you guys than I have from any trainer that stood up here. You didn't even let me give my examples yet. I had one peer, I'll leave out all names, say that they were flawed in front of me. And I yelled at them in my head. I was like, there's nothing flawed about you. You're perfect. And then I remembered what Tony told us, and I offered a different perspective. I was like, what if those are your perfections and they make us what we are today? And there's not one person in here that isn't exactly who they need to be today. Another peer asked me for help, and that led to me thinking there was a conspiracy theory that Tony put somebody up to this and that there was a test, but it's not. And don't laugh at me. But it wasn't a conspiracy. I actually helped that peer, and that peer helped me because they taught me it's okay to ask for help, something that we don't always do. And then another peer made me very angry when they told me that I needed to get out of my own way. And I was like, what do you mean? And then it hit me. One of my 3 obstacles during the interview that Michael was in for, I said was my own motivation. And it is. My own motivation is both a pro and a con. And so I had to stop and say, stop pushing yourself, which was why I didn't prepare a speech until 5 this morning, because stop pushing yourself. I know at the end of the day, I leave here with a piece of each of my peers and I bring it home. I know that when I'm here in 2 weeks, there have been times where this place, being with each of you, has been safer than my perception of what I feel when I'm outside. And I know that I'm in a room of fierce, determined, inquisitive, relentless peers, and we will make a difference. Thank you.